Nigerian pilots. First, the federal government suspends degrees from Togo and Benin. Others, accreditation of degree certificates from Togo, Benin Republic, suspended. Move due to report on how degree was acquired from Benin University in just 6 weeks. Attacks. North Central governors visit Plateau to donate 100 million naira.
Well, this Nigerian federal government uncovers fake varsity syndicates, blacklists 18 foreign higher institutions, and bans certificates from Benin Republic, Togo after report on adulterated documents from both countries. Reconsider decision, NAN's pleads.
Let's go to the daily asset now. Federal government suspends accreditation of Benin Togo degree certificates. NAN's intervened for legitimate students. That's also making the paper this morning. North Central governors donate 100 million naira to families, communities of Plateau killings. 2 highly placed persons arrested after Tinubu's orders.
And Daily Sun, Southern Middle Belt leaders rise against terrorists. Right Tinubu declare political killings threat to Nigeria's corporate existence. North Central governors team up to fight bandits. You also want to look at some of the other stories just opposite the masthead. Be patient with federal government. Carlo charges Nigerians.
The leadership newspaper is up next, still having that North Central governors donate 100 million naira to Plateau victims above its masthead there. And then the bold headline concerns over kidnap of 96 FCT residents in just 21 days. 5 killed. Security agencies accused of connivance. Insecurity claimed 7,241 lives in 2023, according to investigation.
And first news, what my grandson told Tinubu ex-governor Oshoba, disquiet in Nasarawa over $22,000 bribery money stolen from deputy governor's office. But you also want to look at that story on 2024. Ayedatiwa warned civil servants to eschew partisan politics, amongst others.
The People's Daily is up next. The Governor Yusuf breaks a silence over rumored fight with Kanu SSG, says it's demeaning for governor to physically confront his appointee. That's on page 2 of the People's Daily. New Year tragedy, police officer killed trying to separate fight in Adamawa. Sad one there as well.
Nigerian News Direct, Nigeria's external reserves hit 6-year record low, and that's on page 2. But above the masthead, you want to see there North Central governors visit Plateau, donate 100 million to victims, and also MAN predicts tough outlook for manufacturing sector in 2024.
The Daily Trust, North Central governors, the federal government identify root cause of Plateau killings for lasting peace. NBA decries intelligence failure, as Tinubu to prioritize security. That's for another angle to that story on Plateau within North Central governors. You have 37 billion naira fraud. Ex-Minister Sadia faces EFCC today. Suspended NSIPA boss, loyalist finger Minister Eju's associates kick.
The Guardian, despite 20 million out-of-school children, 29 states failed to access 68 billion naira universal basic education fund, and you see that there in that graphic. But what we also want to see is confusion as telcos alert subscribers to NIN SIM link irregularities, amongst other stories.
Right House, the blueprint leading this morning, Oshoba grandson tell Tinubu pains Nigerians go through. President has capacity to fix challenges. That's according to the ex-governor. NBA wants security prioritized. Let him settle down to work, CNPP says on page 6. And then federal government suspends accreditation of degrees from Benin Togo universities. Blacklist 18 foreign universities in Nigeria once against enrollment on page 6.
Now, let's look at the Nigerian Tribune. Now, Plateau killings are leading there. North Central governors plan security cooperation. NBA wants Tinubu to invest in security. But Adebanjo leads the Fenifere leaders on condolence visit to Akeredolu's widow, says Nigeria has lost progressive star, on page 4.
Okay, let's check out the New Telegraph. Interior Minister to NIS, married women can't travel to Abuja for change of name, says practice absurd. justifies January 8th date for automated passport application process. But that's a great news for Nigerians. On page 2, of course, the federal government suspended of accreditation degree from 2 countries, Benin Republic and Togo, is also making the paper. And then this one, Nigerian Purchasing Managers Index beats target, rises to 52.7. And that's how we wrap up a paper today. You want to look at something else?
That's Japa
The
syndrome.
Japa syndrome. Okay, UK stops Nigerian students ordered from bringing dependents. That's a very troubling one again for many Nigerians who are intending to leave again in the name of going to school. That seems to be the major issues why Nigerians go away now, or the major reason why they go away and then take their dependents. But let's look at some other stories too this morning. The fact that the federal government has suspended degrees from 2 Francophone countries, Benin Republic and Togo, and alluding to the fact that even an investigation by an undercover reporter identified that he was able to get a certificate in just 6 weeks, degree certificate, and then the government is trying to, clamp down on that. How would you react?
Well, I read that report. It's very alarming, and I also watched the interview. Interviewed the guy yesterday, and I listened to the interview, and it's very alarming, very, very quite frightening. It is not just corruption. It's issue that